Well, in overview, in summary, I mean, did you wonder why first came second? Because the Holy Spirit speaks only of the first, God. And did you wonder why the third, which was traditionally the Christian Son, Jesus? Oh, well, Son is new life. Jesus, saving. So it's new. Look, I wasn't aware of this at the time. When I put the titles to it, that doesn't matter. What matters is, what God has. And we trust Him for it. I looked at it and thought, well, surely it has to start with first. What's the one before it? But I'd already given the titles. But D is the number of, well, what man seeks to add to the perfection of God. To see Him as Dad, His Creator, to see God as everything to him. Creator, sustainer, dearest friend. That's all that man can add. And you say, it's not enough. That's right. It needs the help of God. So you get E. From glorifying God as Dad, what do you get? You get the reality of Dad. That's life eternal. That's life. Fullness of life. Permanence. Always. Eternal. What can man add to this? F. Number 6. Well, he can't add anything, can he? He just prepares. He's preparing for it's the preparation. He's quite simply just man. But he's focused. He's preparing for the Sabbath. An experience he hasn't yet seen or received, but he's getting everything ready for it. He's aligning himself. He's in a transition from just being a creature to being the fullness of what God intends for all life, to be as God. It's an incredibly important stage, if you like, being mankind. A child. Quite simply, a child. Everything turns on what God is doing in the parent in the child's life. This is the wonderful responsibility we have in being a parent, and it must not be taken from you. I'm come that you might have life, and have it more abundantly, life eternal. And as a child you live this as a parent to other children. And you come to know God through being a parent, because He is a parent, Dad, the Father of all. You come to know him. You come to love him. You come to maturity. You graduate to heaven. You simply find that you have a family, a vast, heavenly host of a family, the family of God, and that you're part of it. You have communion. You have what the Sabbath is meant to be a taste of. And this is number 8. The overview, it's a confusion. You say, but I don't understand. How am I to see through this difficulty of understanding? You're not. You learn. You should have learned by now, as a child. In the universe of time, space, matter, change, uncertainty, what presents as good and bad, you should have learnt that what matters is trust, and that trust comes of focusing on whatsoever is good and lovely. You'll be so lifted and encouraged by such, so filled with hope, and gratitude will overflow within you. See, it's not a case of understanding. It's a case of trusting. And trust comes of love, and love comes of gratitude. And gratitude comes of self that appreciates blessing, help, goodness, that which encourages life and supports life. Thanks is your activity because it expresses your joy and appreciation. And gratitude just floods through you and you become devoted to God, anchored in life eternal forever. Is this understanding? Is this how it is? I don't know. I'm still here as a child. So are you. But we do know, or we get the feeling, we have the inclination that we do wish to trust. How could I not trust all that I trust to be goodness? It would be a contradiction, wouldn't it? So I choose to believe, I choose to trust in the best that I can conceive of. In other words, I personify my values as my God. And that includes in there, of course, trusting that he will lead me through, whether I understand or don't, whether I make mistakes or not, whether I willfully do wrong or right. He is much greater than I and well able to bring me through. Why would I be stupid enough to trust anything else? Thank you, Heavenly Dad.